Hey there, Gail. What's going on? This is D Ford. Appreciate you cracking this video. Listen, typically I'm not so direct. It's not typically my thing to be direct, but it's at a point really that it is time for me to have leaders step up and be the lead in their family and I'm saying that just because of what we have our hands on. The dynamics here has never really allowed us in human history to be able to really be able to facilitate wealth without it being associated to selling and definitely without it being associated to hype. And the reason being because we're able to dictate it, okay, based on the dynamics of simply a digital wallet. A digital wallet, the success, it's not connected or it's not tied, as I like to say, to a person having to sell. It's simply connecting wallets, performing an execution, and with the transactions that take place with the activation of accounts and the reoccurring cash flow, okay, as we're connecting digital wallets through this method called network effect, and that's something that you want to Google, okay? Because what it says is that as more people use a said product or service, it increases the value of said product and service. But that's just the consumer side of a conversation. There's also another side, and that is the revenue sharing side. See, all revenue comes from our economic value. And that's just another fancy way of saying the business that we bring, okay? So what I'm looking to do is create millionaire families, but it's going to take, okay, someone taking the lead in their family, right? And you'll be connected, we'll be working together all along the way. There's no trading, there's no exit scam, there's no rug pull. And because of the smart contract, this thing is going to operate 100% mutual benefit with everybody only having to do a one-time execution, Gail. And as this thing is duplicating and replicating, everyone is not just receiving real money, but you're always going to be receiving money at scale. That is the dynamic here that, based on all the dynamics that's gumboed in this pot, okay, is why I'm so passionate and fired up when I share. So please don't take my excitement as hype, because it's not. And we're literally going to take this platform that we're leveraging, and it's going to be the tip of the spear in the business world. I mean, you can book it. So with that being said, I'm just going to share some slides because I want you to see the money, but I'm also going to go to the board here because I really want you to get the nature. I really want you to receive the nature of this, because it's one thing with just hearing the information, but I just want you to hear it. I want you to receive it. And so just like when I'm speaking with churches, someone taking the lead in their church, someone taking the lead in their community, okay? See, we got a platform that's easy to do, but I also understand what's easy to do is also easy not to do. They always say anything that's easy to do is also easy not to do. That's why it's all about really taking the lead, being that lead within your family to let them see, no, we're going to be gaining wealth together, okay? Family millionaires is what I'm looking to create. And I'll go horse doing it because I know I have a system and a project that literally caters to the masses in terms of having success. So with that being said, let me jump right into sharing my screen, okay? Now, what we're simply doing is connecting digital wallets. And as we're doing this, it allows us to crowdfund scalable reoccurring cash flow as revenue sharing owners, okay? Revenue sharing owners. And if you think about companies like PayPal, companies like Cash App, companies like Venmo, even banks are nothing but banks are nothing but buildings that house digital wallets, okay? So the modern day gold rush in today's digital space is connecting digital wallets. See, these big companies, okay, they're utilizing digital wallets to be able to facilitate services, financial services, and utility like never before. Think about it. Everything is coming right to our smartphones, to our laptops, to our computers in terms of us doing business financing. We're no longer going to the banks anymore. Okay? I can't tell you when the last time I've gone to a bank. Why? I'm doing everything right from my smartphone or right from my computer or laptop. So if you understand, every time transactions is happening through laptops, through computers, through the digital wallet that people are using, revenue is going to someone. So as I share with people, people always ask, well, where does the money come from? It comes from where all revenue comes from people, from businesses, from organizations all over the world. It's just typically we're only known to participate as a consumer. We're never in the position to be participating in the revenue of something. So let me give you the idea of revenue here, okay? Just real quick. So many people are more familiar with profit sharing. So let's take like McDonald's for a second, okay? You know, the McDonald's that sell Big Macs, fries, Happy Meals, chicken nuggets, fish fillet, you know, with all the different chain stores that they have. Now, the profit sharing you see with McDonald's, 8.2 billion. But see, profit sharing is the money that gets left over, and those that participate in profit sharing, you're like in the back of the line. And that's even if they cut you a check for profit sharing. But then you have the revenue sharing of McDonald's. See, revenue, Gail, that is the money coming in the front door that is being generated by people that are buying, you know, and doing the business with McDonald's in whatever shape, fashion, or form. Whether buying Happy Meals, buying Big Macs, buying fries, that's revenue coming in. Now let's look at the revenue of McDonald's. Look at that, 25 billion. So think about if we were positioned to be in the revenue sharing of McDonald's. See, there is no maybe if revenue is going to be done because revenue is coming through the front door. See, this is when you're at the front of the line and you're catching all the headwind. Let's look at PayPal, because PayPal is in the industry that we're in terms of connecting digital wallets. Look at their profit. Their profit is $4.1 billion approximately last year. But let's look at the revenue here, okay? The revenue, basically $32 billion just last year in terms of the revenue coming in with PayPal. That's people doing transactions all over the world, but the revenue here, it's only set up to go to who? The CEOs, the shareholders, the board of directors, the crowdsourcers of this said company. Because think about it though, who are the ones generating the revenue for PayPal? Okay, that's us telling our family and friends to open up a PayPal account, and when we do transactions of like money transfers, payment processing, and many other different services that PayPal, that we benefit from and generates revenue for PayPal, okay? But it's the revenue sharing that as people have been connecting and using PayPal all over the world, okay, they do 32 billion. See, understand, when PayPal got on the ground, there's a video that we typically play. In their first month, they only had over 100,000 people that had a PayPal account. Now, of course, at that time, they weren't doing 32 billion, right? But now, fast forward, they have over 430 million digital wallet holders. Now you see why they're doing 31 billion. But what happened? More people started using the PayPal digital wallet. So as the number of people is increasing, so is also the revenue. That's like math. It's like a yin to the yang. Let's look at one more company. Let's look at Amazon. Now, Amazon, one of the largest companies in the world, look, they do 59 billion. That's profit, right? Pretty nice profit sharing if you're involved in the profit sharing, no lie. But let's look at if you were participating in the revenue sharing. That's the money coming in the front door from everybody buying packages, all over the world, businesses, communities, organizations, churches, charities, whatever, okay? Everybody's doing Amazon. How do I know? The numbers don't lie. Look at the revenue of Amazon. 360 billion. Imagine we being set up in revenue sharing with McDonald's, PayPal, Amazon. This money here would be facilitated to everyone. And there wouldn't be one person that would call it a money grab. Okay? But see, we're only brought on to just be consumers, customers, not revenue sharing owners. So with our operation, you're going to be a revenue sharing owner, okay? Which, you can also share it as we are crowdfunding as revenue sharing owners, connecting digital wallets. Because as we're galvanizing our economic value, that's all a crowdfund is that a crowd of folks are bringing in their economic value to where it's going to be mutually benefiting, whatever we're crowdfunding for. Except with this operation, okay, we're crowdfunding to scale residual cash flow, where you're just not having money come in from one particular crowdfund, and then we have to keep doing that session over and over and over, however often we do it. Here, we're going to be receiving the residual cash flow that we receive is coming over and over and over and over and over, okay? Not just one time. So let me just give you one of these slides here. I want to go to the money slide. I want to go to the enterprise. Now, we have two methods in which a person gets started. We have the citizens and we have the enterprise, okay? Now, each citizen just duplicates a one-time execution and forget it. So what I love about this, because of the way the dynamics here perform, every time accounts open, okay, the money that was used to activate the account, okay, it's going to be broken up and 10 people are going to receive residual deposits that were in line previously. So when you activate your account, considering I'm your inviter, I'm going to receive a deposit that's going to be coming to me residually. So will my inviter. So will my inviter's inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter. See, because of that dynamic is why everyone's going to continuously have residual cash flow coming in. That's always going to be increasing because why? It's going to be doing the same for everybody all along the way. Not just for you, not just for me, for your partners, their partners, their partners, their partners. So remember what I said. Every time accounts open, the money that's used to activate the accounts, okay, is going to be distributed to those that were in line previously. This is why money keeps coming to us without us doing any more work other than the one-time execution. Now, will some people do a whole lot more? Yes, they'll be compelled to do so. Why? Because they maybe want to get to certain results faster. So I'm going to share this with just everybody doing the one-time execution. And if that's all anyone did, I want to share with you how the money unfolds. And let's say everybody was taking a week. Now, we dictate how fast you want to go. The smart contract doesn't care when it's done. It automates the success the second it takes place. So let's say in this example, you are inviting 3 active wallet holders as enterprisers. It's going to bring you to 149. That's in residual income. So the monies that's below the green arrows, Gail, it's all residual. It's all residual. Now the monies that's above the arrows, those are one-time what we call team referral bonuses. See, we want to pay out team referral bonuses. But not just you receive team referral bonuses from those that you invite. You're going to receive team referral bonuses from all accounts that you don't invite 4 generations, okay, in your organization. Now, your first level is everyone that you personally invite, okay? Generation 2, 3, and 4, okay, those are from all those that you don't invite. But yet you're still going to receive team referral bonuses even though you didn't invite any of them. And that can be an unlimited amount of accounts that you receive from. But every account, whether you invite it or someone else invited it, okay, you're going to be receiving residual deposits at scale from all accounts that open up from this day forward. And the reason why that's going to be sustainable, Gail, because everybody's going to be receiving in the same way without doing any more work. So let's say your partners did the exact same thing. Each of them invited 3 to become an active wallet holder as an enterpriser. It's going to bring them to 149. But as they were scaling and reoccurring revenue, it also scaled you to 173. See, we're all receiving simultaneously. There is no cycling, there is no rotations, okay? And not only that, they're receiving bonuses just like you receive bonuses. So like in your first week, from each of your partners, you receive $25 team referral bonus that added up to $75. Okay? So in the smart contract, it's already built in to perform the same way for everyone every single time. That's why we say it's predictable. Okay? With you scaling to 173 in residuals, you also, without you doing any more work, because there again, you receive $25 team referral bonuses 4 generations in your organization. This here is just level 2. Okay? From your partners activating an account. You didn't invite them. But $225 in total went to you, okay, based on those accounts that activated. That's 9 accounts basically. Because it's always multiplying by 3 in this, in this demonstration here. So let's go to week 3, okay? Look, the same thing happens. These guys here do the exact same that everybody else did that was in line previously. And as they do the exact same thing, they come to 149, but simultaneously, as money is coming to their own accounts, because the money comes directly to us. We're not receiving volume. We're not receiving points. We're not receiving credits like MLM, where you have to wait on credits or volume to, accumulate. And then based on the percentage of a lesser leg or whatever, you receive income. No, see, that's a top-down model. This is the bottom up, because all we're receiving ever is real money that comes directly to our wallets where only we have the access to. The company don't have access to it. There is no button that we have to wait for somebody to hit before we get our monies. We're able to withdraw our money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay. With us even have the ability to withdraw multiple times during the day. Okay. There was some person that at one time or another, they were looking to withdraw money and they didn't withdraw the amount they thought, so they were looking to withdraw 400, but they only withdrew 350. They were able to go right back and get the other $50 right after they withdrew the 350. Okay, there have been operations that we've been in where once you make one withdrawal, you have to wait till the next day to do a withdrawal again. Okay? Again, this is a 100% decentralized environment because we're actually on the blockchain. Now let's keep going. So look, week 3, you haven't done any work. Neither have your partners. But as your partners, they do the exact same thing one time. Look what happens. They come to 149, look, it scales everybody else that was in line previously. Now keep in mind, your inviter is scaling too, and they're receiving team referral bonuses as well. They're just not on the screen. Your money is the money that's in white. You receive $675. This is just 3 weeks in. Let's go to week 4. The story is the story. You scale to 793, while your partners that you invited, 328. The partners that they invited, 173. These guys here are just executing for the first time. But it also brings you $2,025 in team referral bonuses, totaling in 4 weeks. Now this could be less if the same set of circumstances happened, and let's say everybody was doing it in a day, will that be 4 days instead of 4 weeks? But the money will still be the same. See, because of the dynamics of the digital wallet, we're able to create these transactions on demand. When something is on demand, well, it happens at the point of execution. It's like on-demand TV. You can go to the movie in 2 minutes, or you can go to the movie in 10 minutes. It's on demand, right? That's the dynamics of digital wallets, that we're able to create success on demand. And so since that is the case, we're able to dictate however fast we want to move. We're just giving you a theoretical if everybody just took a week. So as this thing replicates and duplicates, the story's the story. But the smart contract is doing the 99%. Everybody else is just doing the 1%. And that is inviting 3 to become active wallet holders. Okay? So let me go to the board here. Okay? Let me go to the board, because I'm really about, okay, creating family millionaires. And so it's all about, literally, Gail, taking the lead and doing so. And guess what? I'm going to do my damnedest to help you. Why? Because as deposits are coming to you, and at the nature of this thing, we're all scaling simultaneously. Now, you guys need to look that word up, okay? That means simultaneously. It's the same time. So it's obviously, if 1 million deposits are coming to you, how many deposits will be coming to me? If 1 deposit was coming to you, how many deposits are coming to me? If 12 or 15 or 100,000 or 5,000 deposits are coming to Gail, or coming to Gail's partners, or coming to your partner's partners, and we're all succeeding simultaneously, simply meaning everyone, we're all assets to one another, and simply meaning we all have an invested interest in everybody's success. Literally, no hype. Okay? Revenue sharing. That's the biggest difference. See, in MLM, there is no revenue sharing. You're just a distributor creating a sales force to look to increase and move volume. There's no revenue sharing also in affiliate. Okay? The company is getting the revenue sharing from all affiliates selling their products or services, that they, promote online or the internet. With this operation, so let me share with you. So look, you activate your account, right? This is you. When you activate your account, what's going to happen? Well, immediately your inviter, okay, is going to receive a residual deposit and also a $25 team referral bonus. But not only did your inviter receive a residual deposit, so did everybody else in line previously. Not only did your inviter receive a $25 team referral bonus, so did 3 others that were in line previously. Your inviter's inviter, their inviter, and their inviter. Because remember, $25 team referral bonuses get paid to 4 generations. Now, let's say you invite your brother. Brother becomes an active wallet holder, Gail. Okay, what happens? Residual deposits come to you, and look, to your inviter. Notice, your inviter did not invite the brother. They've only invited you, but did their money scale? Yes, watch also. $25 comes to you. That comes directly to your wallet, where you're able to withdraw that money. And not only that, $25 goes to your inviter as well. Let's say brother brings in mom. Because again, we're talking about creating a family bank. Mom becomes an active wallet holder. Brother scales. You scale. Inviter scales. $25 to the brother. $25 to you. $25 again to your inviter. So think about it. There's only 4 people involved at this point, but has it been performing as advertised? See, this is a dynamic that I want everybody to get. It is happening for a consensus of people. See, when I say take the lead, now look, the family is saying this thing functions as advertised. And as we're sharing that testimony to others that we're introducing it to, okay? See, it's one thing if you are just saying it works as advertised. Or it's one thing if I'm just saying that it works as advertised. But then when you got me, you, the brother, mom, and let's say mom, she may bring on dad. Dad activates, becomes an active wallet holder. What happens? Mom receives, brother receives again, you scale, inviter scales, $25 to mom, $25 to brother, $25 to you, and $25 to the inviter. See, now look, a consensus of people now are seeing that it performs as advertised, Gail. That's when belief and excitement goes through the roof. I'll play some testimonies for you of some people that have already, been early adopters with us, and how when we're talking about we're looking to create family millionaires, and we're not playing. We have the vehicle to do so. Think about it. The inviter has been scaling and hasn't, in this example, introduced it to anyone. In this example, they've only invited you. You have only invited the brother. Brother has only invited mom. Mom invited dad in this example. Let's say dad, he has a brother too, which I guess would be uncle so-and-so, right? This brother, what happens? He becomes an active wallet holder. Look what takes place. Dad receives residual deposit. Mom scales. Brother scales. You scale. Inviter scales. $25 bonus to dad. $25 to mom. $25 to brother. $25 to you. Now, the reason why a $25 bonus didn't go to the inviter, because brother is 5 levels after. But they still receive residually. Let's say brother, let's say he had a brother invites a cousin. See, everyone has desire for more residual, reoccurring revenue, wanting to make more money than they currently have right now. How special is it that with everyone just only doing a one-time execution, this is not something that needs to remove anybody away from anything they're currently doing in life. This is just we invite at minimum 3 that duplicate, and then you can go on back with your life, and the smart contract, as this is happening, it's doing its performance, doing this scale. So let's say inviter and you and brother, y'all were, just living life. And then this brother invites their cousin, right? And when they became an active wallet holder, this was happening, and you guys were living life as you've been doing, but yet you having scalable reoccurring revenue coming in for you. And because it's happening for everyone like this, okay, this is why this thing's going to continue to move. $25 comes to the brother, $25 comes to the dad, $25 comes to the mom, $25 comes to this brother. Okay. And so, coming together, everybody doing a one-time execution, which frees people up, or at least has this other dynamic that people are involved with to be options for you versus a necessity. And what do I mean? Because the other means of us making money is the Monday through Friday thing, where Monday, okay, we go to work for 8 hours. Tuesday, we go to work for 8 hours. Wednesday, we go to work for 8 hours. Thursday, we go to work for 8 hours. Friday, we go to work for 8 hours. And then we get Saturday and Sunday off. And then guess what we got to go do again? Back to work, 8 hours Monday, 8 hours Tuesday, 8 hours Wednesday, 8 hours Thursday, 8 hours Friday, Saturday and Sunday off. Just spend time with the kids or relax. Then you got to go back and do this again. 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. Then you got to go and do it again. 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. Then you got to go and do it again. 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. Now, just like this is a predictable environment, because it's a predictable wage based on the contractual agreement of people being employed by their employer, our operation is predictable too. And this is why I'm so adamant about sharing and working with people and their family becoming millionaires, becoming their own bank together. Because look, let's take you, okay? You're doing a one-time execution, okay? You invite mom. She does a one-time execution. What happens? You receive. Mom invites dad. Dad does a one-time execution. What happens? Mom scales. You scale. Dad invites son. Okay. Son does a one-time execution. What happens? Dad receives. Mom scales. You scale again. Son invites aunt. Okay. Aunt is doing a one-time execution, become an active wallet holder. Look what happens. Son receives, dad scales, mom scales, you scale. All while maybe still working. But look what's taking place. No 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. Just do a one-time execution. Everyone at minimum inviting 3 to become active wallet holders. And they can choose enterprise or choose citizens, whichever they desire. Let's say aunt refers a coworker, okay? Coworker does a one-time execution. As wallets are connecting, look what happens. Aunt receives, son scales, dad scales, mom scales, you scale. So let me show you how it works in the actual sense, okay? And then I'll play some testimonies and close this thing out, okay? But I really want you to hone in on and how we just don't have individuals that are a part of this. We have many different organizational entities. I have $2 million fundraisers from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo involved. I have a friend that's a leader in one of the branches of Salvation Army. That charity is involved. Okay, we have different causes, different fundraising entities getting involved, businesses that are getting involved, because everyone is in desire of more reoccurring revenue, because this is reoccurring revenue, because we're participating in the revenue sharing as we're connecting wallets with the transactions that take place. Money's coming in to everyone, okay, as prosumers and revenue sharing owners, okay? So here we go back again. So you activate your account. You're an inviter, okay? Now understand, you're an inviter. They have other partners that they referred, okay? But we're just showing you what happens in the line of business that you're in their organization, right? So they're going to do what? Receive residual deposits and a $25 team referral bonus, okay? Now, you are referring partner one, What's going to happen when partner one's account activates? You receive residually, so does your inviter. They scale, $25 to you, $25 to your inviter. Partner two comes into play. What happens? Receive residually, $25, $25. Partner three, what happens? Receive residually, $25, $25, Gail. So in this example, you'd be done in terms of the minimum required, okay? Now, let's go to partner three. They're doing the exact same. Let's say they have partner one for them. What happens? They receive residually, $25 to them. You receive residually, and your inviter receives residually, $25 to you, $25 to them. Look how this, I mean, this is just one organization of your inviters cooperative here. Right now, this is just partner three, and look what's taking place. Even though partner one and partner two, you know, they've yet to ignite, but look what happened. So partner three has a partner two, right? What's going to happen? $25 comes to them, plus they receive residually. You also scale residually. Your inviter scales residually. Residually, meaning this money is coming over and over and over every month, coming directly to our wallets the moment the transaction takes place. So you're literally seeing transactions come in your back office all throughout the days of the week, the weeks of the month, and depending on the speed of the organization, throughout the hours of the day. Because it all happens the second transactions take place. Okay? So, partner three has their partner three come on and become an active wallet holder. What happens? $25 team referral bonus, residual scale, $25 team referral bonus, $25 team referral bonus. Look how money continues to come into you. And, you know, this just when your partners is duplicating. Partner two, okay, they have their partner one. What happens? They receive residually, so do you, so does your inviter. They receive $25, so does you, okay, so does your inviter. Okay? Partner two here for partner two. They receive residual again, plus $25. You receive residually. Your inviter receives residually. $25 to your inviter, $25 to you. They have a partner three here. What happens? $25 to your partner two, $25 to you, $25 to your inviter. Your inviter scales residually, so does partner two, so does you as well. Okay? Partner one, they have what? Partner one. What happens? They receive residually, so does you, so does your inviter. And trust me, everybody else is scaling too. They receive $25 bonus, you receive $25 bonus. And so does your inviter. They have a partner two here. What happens? They receive residually, so does you, so does your inviter. $25 bonus to partner one, $25 bonus, $25 bonus. They have a partner three here. What happens? They scale residually, $25 bonus. You scale residually, $25 bonus. Your inviter scales residually, $25 bonus. This is a cash flowing, funding, revenue sharing machine. And all it needs is once you're a family, okay? Everybody gets locked in on this. It's family millionaires that we get to dictate because we control the velocity of how fast we connect wallets. And then check this out. This is just simply other families, because I'll be doing these same videos from when their families get involved, and I'll be saying, hey, you guys can have start a family bank in your family. And as their family bank is growing, it's also contributing to all those that were in line previously in the respective success line. Meaning, let's say this person invites their mom. Mom activates account. What happens? They're going to scale residually, receive $25. Partner 3 is going to scale residually. So is you. So is your inviter. $25 is going to come to partner 3. Okay. $25 is going to come to you. $25 is going to come to your inviter. Let's say this mom invited her husband. Okay. What's going to happen? Scale residually, $25. Scale residually, $25 to partner 1 here. Scale residually, $25 to partner 3 here. Scale residually, $25 to you. Let's say the husband invites a brother here. This is a whole nother family. This is a whole nother family, right? Scale residually, scale residually, scale residually, scale residually, scale residually you, scale residually your inviter. $25 bonus to the husband, $25 bonus to mom, $25 bonus to this partner 1 here of partner 3, and $25 bonus to partner 3. Let's say over here there's another family. Okay, they invite their mom. What's going to happen? They're going to scale residually. So is this partner 2 of your partner that you invited? You're going to scale residually. Your inviter is going to scale residually. Okay, this person's going to receive a $25 bonus. Partner 2 is going to receive a $25 bonus. You are going to receive a $25 bonus. There's so much money now you can't even see where I'm writing. Mom invites, but her sister, because we're going to be sharing with them how they can be family millionaires and start their own family bank. And what's going to happen? Residuals to mom, $25 bonus. Who's this in line here? Partner 3 here, residuals to them, $25 bonus. This partner here, partner 2, residuals again to them, plus a $25 bonus. More residuals to you, more residuals to the inviter, and a $25 bonus to you. I think you get the picture, okay? So look, I'm fired up. Running around like my hair on fire, okay? We're talking about a one-time out of pocket. Everyone's doing a citizenship of $28 in the citizen, $127 in the enterprise. Do you understand? Okay, everybody's money is going to continue to scale where the subscription, when it runs, is going to be running out of people's earnings, not coming out of their pocket. And working directly with me, we're talking about moving with speed, fast. So the question sometimes I get is, Doug, what if somebody doesn't do it? We keep sharing the information. Because everybody just needs to say yes one time. You got to understand what we're offering here. See, when you were offering other things, it required dynamics that didn't cater to the masses winning. What we're offering here is 100% mutual benefit with all of us scaling together simultaneously with everybody going to do it on one-time execution. So that's why I say everybody's one-time yes gets us all richer quicker, because there is no cycling, there is no rotation, there is no waiting on a certain number of accounts to open up and then people start making money. No, this is a straight success line. So you invite mom, you're going to receive $25 bonus, and people are going to receive money that we inlined previously, because it's a straight success line. When mom invites one of her partners, his dad, mom's going to scale, you're going to scale, 25, 25. You know the story. See, this is a straight success line. Dad invites their brother. What happens? Scale residually, scale residually, scale residually. $25 to dad, $25 to mom, $25 to you. See, you've never received like this. And then when you have a consensus of people, you, mom, dad, and brother, all seeing that this thing functions as advertised, and then your organization grows to other countries, other cities, other states, and as we're talking with them about their families becoming their own family bank, it is always going to be contributing to you and your partners that were in line previously, and me as well. So think about it. I'm the inviter. You are you. And even though these folks here, we did not invite, but they are in our success team. Would I want this brother to have 1 million deposits coming to him? Now, I didn't say money, I said deposits. Because as 1 million deposits are coming to his account, how many deposits are coming to dad's account? 1 million. How many deposits are coming to mom's account? 1 million. How many deposits are coming to your account? 1 million. How many deposits will be going to all these folks as these guys have millions of deposits going to them? Millions of deposits will be going to whoever's in the success line, including you, including me, and my inviter, my inviter's inviter, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? So let me play these couple of testimonies so I can close this thing out. And let's rock and roll. Let's create millionaire families. Okay? Hopefully you're all about that. So let me share my screen here and play a couple of testimonies. And that'll be the second to the final act here. We come here and go here. Move myself out of the way so you can hear and see everything here.
Greg joined Mosca. Her and her family, we're talking kids, spouses, sisters, aunts, cousins, all of them came in and joined with her. And most of them, almost all of them on Enterprise came in with her. She's under the leadership of Pastor Sabrina Harris out of California and Pat Robinson out of California. And I would love for Angel to just say a word or two of what it is, because she is so committed and so excited and so determined. But Angel, will you raise your hand so that you can just share your heart with us, if you will? I hope she didn't leave.
No, I didn't leave.
There she is.
I don't know how to raise my hand, but my heart and my soul is in this thing. And so I couldn't help but bring all my family in, because I feel like this is finally a chance for us all to win. And I am about winning not only for me, but for my family and my friends. And so I am on a mission to tell everyone that I know about this thing. And those who get in, those who don't. But I'll be here later when maybe you want to take a second look at it. And that's where I'm at with this. And so when I was told about this by my daughter, who brought me in, and I just said, I want to tell everyone I know. And so, of course, first I told my family, and now I'm reaching out to my friends and my extended family. And I feel like everyone should be in this, and that's where my heart is.
Hey, Brenda. And did you receive the $25 bonus?
Twice. Immediately. My wallet jumped up $128.
Did you receive transaction fees?
Absolutely.
Did you receive residual?
Residual income, right. Twice.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely real, okay? And
Real.
not like I need any more, but I also received as well, because Bridget is someone that I introduced to the operation, instantaneously, $25, transaction fees and everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, this thing works as advertised. We need to just have people running up this escalator. You don't have to understand everything to benefit. Just know that you're already in the digital wallet space. Why not have ownership in that space? Something that's willable, sellable, you can give it away, it's yours, and more importantly, it works. Makes sense? So thank you so much, Brenda and Bridget, for that testimonial. Love and appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll definitely see you guys over the top.
Last one here.
Why I opened a digital wallet with Mosca. Retirement. After 20 years working in my salon, I was forced to close it down. I had no plan B. I had no money saved up. When I found Mosca, Mosca taught me that by executing 2 steps one time, I am guaranteed a predictable residual retirement income. I did not need to know anything about blockchain because I am not a tech person. Mosca works exactly as advertised, and it is 100% mutually beneficial to all.
Awesome. So this is literally the final slide I want to share and information I want to go in. And that is that we know we have a lot of go-getters that come on board. And I look at you, Gail, as being one of the go-getters. And I know if you are a go-getter, you have other go-getters. Well, we want to show you an actual blueprint to where just why everyone just doing a little bit more, maybe just doing 5 wallets minimum, okay? We want to show you a theoretical if everyone invited 5 to become active wallet holders, because we have a blueprint where just with that duplicating, with everybody doing it one time, okay, over 4 weeks, in the citizens, you can receive over $20,000 in 4 weeks, and in the enterprise, over $24,000. Again, with each citizen just inviting 5 active wallet holders, okay, than just 3. Now listen, we have people that even blow this out of the water because we have individuals, okay, not just organizational entities that are, bringing in their staff and bringing in other crowd sources and bringing in other, associates and family members as well. Some are, inviting 10, some inviting 20, some inviting 30, etc. This here, we're showing you a blueprint just with everybody inviting 5 and then it duplicating. But please remember, everybody's receiving and scaling and reoccurring revenue all along the way. So watch this. So let's say in your first week you invite 5. Well, you're going to be paid out $168.75 to a mathematical certainty, with $43.75 of that being perpetual reoccurring revenue. Now, you're done. All your partners and your partners' partners and the partners that they invite are just doing is this right here. Now, your partner's doing the exact same. When they do this, they're receiving the 168. So it's going to be their first week, but 2 weeks since you've been involved. These are each of your 5 partners doing the exact same, each of them inviting 5. One time. The smart contract pays you $26.25 per each of those activations. The transactions of that pays you. Now understand, as they were receiving this, you were scaling to here. $656.25. My point of saying this, everyone's scaling simultaneously. See, you scaled here because the way the smart contract works is doing 99% of everything. You're not doing any more work, but your money is scaling. Now, your partners, each of them are doing what? Just inviting 5. As those accounts activate, the smart contract pays out $26.25 to you per each of those activations. You are receiving $3,281. But it also moved your partners, the 5 partners that you invited, to $656.25. With their partners just executing what? Each of them inviting 5, they're at 168. You see how we're all scaling together? There is no you scaling and them not scaling at the exact same time. Now, look, the partners that they invite, each of them are just inviting 5 to become active wallet holders. Okay, as they come to 168, the partners that invited them scaled to 656. The partners that invited them, the partners that you invited, they scaled to 3,281. You receive a total of $16,406. Keep in mind, you haven't done anything since inviting 5. Your partners have only invited 5. Their partners, each of them have only invited 5. Totaling for the month, or this could be less. Who dictates how fast we go? We do. But with everybody just inviting 5 and that duplicating in 4 weeks, 1 month, you're at over $20,000, $20,512.50, with $1,012 of that being monthly reoccurring revenue for you, Gail. Now, let's take this same progression in the enterprise. The same progression takes place. Everybody just inviting 5, duplicating that. Look, you're at $24,157 between bonuses and residual cash flow. Look how bigger the residuals are in the enterprise. This is why this is the most valued one that people come in. But listen, it's not about coming at the higher package. If you see the value there for you, of course there is value there because you're receiving more residually faster for doing the same work. But you get in where you fit in, okay? Because what I love also about this, you're not penalized if those that come there after you come in at the enterprise. We're not that organization that says, oh, you're going to miss out on your partners if they come in at enterprise and you're only at citizens. No, we don't do that. Now, you won't receive from the enterprise level until you upgrade. But see, when people are in the enterprise, they're in the enterprise and the citizens at the exact same time. So you will be receiving from their citizens portion, okay, of their activation. And once you upgrade to enterprise, then guess what? You'll start accumulating that money at that point from your organization in citizen and now in enterprise when you upgrade. You don't lose your organization if they so happen to get an enterprise before you do. See, we've taken all the evaluated experiences and we saw what was working and what didn't work. And we wanted to create an environment where we wanted everybody to win to an absolute certainty with just strategically aligning ourselves together, everyone doing a one-time execution, teaching duplication, and this is unfolding for everybody. And we all now can become family millionaires. Isn't it time for families to start building wealth together? Okay. Well, I haven't seen anything out there in the space that allows us to do this without no one's success being tied to selling, no one's success being tied to auto ships, no one's success being tied to, getting pin levels and ranks and waiting on volume or credits or waiting on points. Everybody's receiving real money, residually and high bonuses all along the way. Okay, so that's going to be it for real. I just get fired up and passionate sharing this. So if this video is a little long, I don't consider it long when you're talking about, getting wealthy together. I think that's something we should be able to talk about all day, every day, especially when it performs as advertised. So as we like to conclude every time we come together, I just don't want to see you guys at the top. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you through and way over the top. And I definitely look forward to working with you guys and getting on a Zoom real soon. Definitely answering any questions that anybody may have. All right? Look forward to talking with you guys later. Take care.